So today we're going to talk about one of my favorite fights that I've ever done on this channel. I'm legitimately so excited for this one. Black Panther, the King of Wakanda, T'Challa himself, versus the living weapon, Weapon X, Wolverine. So I can't even wait. Let's dive right on in, y'all, because this is going to be such a good fight. So T'Challa is the Black Panther, King of Wakanda, which is one of the most technologically advanced nations on Earth. He is among the top intellects and martial artists of the world, a veteran Avenger, and a member of the Illuminati. Using his powers and abilities, he has pledged his fortune, powers, and life to the service of all mankind. Upon becoming chief of the Panther clan and King of Wakanda, T'Challa was entitled to eat the ceremonial heart-shaped herb, which provided him enhanced strength, endurance, reflexes, and senses. Later, blessings from the Panther goddess elevated his enhanced strength, endurance, and reflexes to superhuman levels. Black Panther has demonstrated exceptional feats of strength, like wrestling a rhino into submission, knocking out a polar bear, stopping an elephant's charge, sending Namor flying for a kick, and even killing a T-Rex with his bare hands. The limit to his strength is really unknown, but it's been shown to be over 5 tons. His reaction time is far superior to most opponents, and even really any Olympic-level gymnast. And T'Challa is also a world-class gymnast. He also has superhuman stamina, speed, durability, and a peak-level healing factor. Black Panther is a master strategist and tactician, and has been groomed in battle tactics since his youth by his father, who encouraged him to think 2 steps ahead of his opponents and 3 steps ahead of his friends. His exceptional tactical prowess has even allowed him to outmaneuver people like Reed Richards, Tony Stark, and Dr. Doom before. He's also a master combatant who has been groomed to be a warrior since birth. He is a master in practically all forms of armed and unarmed combat, and has mastered various styles of martial arts from around the world, and is considered to be one of the top martial artists in the world. On top of all that, he has the ability to draw on all the knowledge, strength, and every experience from every previous Black Panther. T'Challa has stalemated, and at times even gained the upper hand against various highly skilled martial artists like Iron Fist, Captain America, and Daredevil. When Black Panther is at his full potential, he's been able to defeat Captain America in just a few moves, and even overpower Wolverine. T'Challa has access to some of the most advanced technology on the planet, and always uses a few key gadgets. Black Panther is a vibranium microwave mesh armor, which is incredibly effective. The microwave robs incoming objects of their momentum. So for instance, bullets don't ricochet off, they simply fall to the ground. Likewise, Panther can't be stabbed, but the costume can be punctured if the attacker slashes along the uniform's grains. Combined with T'Challa's natural durability, he has withstood blows from extremely powerful beings, like the Hulk. Black Panther also has anti-metal claws, which are retractable golden vibranium claws that allows wielder to cut through various metals by breaking it down on a molecular level. Panther also has energy daggers, which are his go-to weapons, and has the ability to gauge between power levels and release a beam powerful enough to slice through various structures or foes. And in the other corner we have Wolverine. So a long-lived mutant with the rage of a beast and the soul of a samurai, James Logan Howlett past is filled with blood, war, and betrayal. Possessing an accelerated healing factor, enhanced senses, and bone claws in his hands that, along with his skeleton, are coated in adamantium, Wolverine is the ultimate living weapon. Wolverine's most prominent power is his healing factor, and this allows Logan to heal from virtually any injury at an incredibly fast rate. This allows him to take direct punches from characters as strong as Hulk and Thor and continue fighting. He can regrow missing limbs, organs, and has even regenerated his entire skeleton before. His healing factor prevents nerve strike attacks from working effectively on him, as his healing factor bypasses the effect virtually instantaneously. Wolverine also possesses superhuman durability, which is mostly due to his healing factor in the adamantium skeleton. which redistributes the force of the blows. He's taken blows from Spider-Man without showing any discomfort, and has tanked attacks from Wonder Man, Hulk, Thor, and Scar. Another one of Wolverine's prime abilities is his acute senses, that are really many times greater than humans and most animals on the planet. Wolverine can see in almost complete darkness, hear almost everything, and can even recognize anyone by their scent. He's also one of the best trackers in the Marvel Universe, and can track anyone, anywhere. Logan is superhumanly strong, and can lift anywhere from 100 pounds up to 2 tons. He's been able to swing tree trunks like baseball bats, held an elevator with one hand, punched into steel, and he's even knocked out Spider-Man before. He also has a superhuman level agility. He's fast enough to keep up with Spider-Man and dodge bullets, although he never really needs to. And he's even been able to tag speedsters in combat before. Wolverine also possesses his iconic 12-inch retractable bone claws, 3 coming from each hand, and each individual claw coated in the indestructible metal adamantium. And it's not just Logan's claws that are coated in adamantium, it's actually his entire skeleton. His claws are able to cut through virtually anything, even the most durable of foes like Hulk, Thor, Gladiator, and perhaps most impressively, Thanos. And it's not just Logan's claws that are coated in adamantium, it's actually his entire skeleton. This makes it incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to puncture through his skeleton and makes him much more durable. Wolverine has been able to learn virtually every form of fighting style on Earth, mastering 28 different forms of Kung Fu alone. He's also a master of pressure points, and not just the pressure points of the human body, but even some aliens and superhumans. He's been able to defeat some of the best fighters in the Marvel Universe, like Shang-Chi, Deadpool, and Iron Fist. Whew, so who do I think wins this fight? Well, this is difficult. I'll tell you, this is really difficult, because these are 2 of the best fighters in the entire Marvel Universe. And these 2 are arguably the same in fighting level. I mean, you can make the case that either of them could win in a hand-to-hand fight. So we're not going to get our answer that way. No, the key determiner in this battle is their powers and equipment. Panther might be slightly physically superior than Wolverine, but it's not really enough to give T'Challa a clear advantage. Plus, Wolverine more than makes up for it with his incredible regenerative healing factor. Now comes the real question. How will these 2 characters put each other down for the count? Wolverine has his healing factor in adamantium skeleton, but Panther is just as equally prepared with his vibranium microwave mesh armor. The question is, will Wolverine be able to cut through this armor? While stabbing motions are ineffective because the vibranium robs all objects of their momentum, if Logan slashes along the grains of the armor, then he's able to slice through and get to T'Challa. And this won't be ridiculously hard for Wolverine, since even Bone and Claw Sabretooth has been able to do it before. On the other hand, Panther will definitely be able to land more attacks on Wolverine, since he is exposed and open, relying more on his healing factor and adamantium skeleton to keep him in the fight. But here's the thing, Black Panther actually has several ways to bypass Wolverine's adamantium covering and put him down for the count. T'Challa has vibranium anti-metal claws that are capable of cutting through practically anything by breaking it down on a molecular level. Has even been shown to cut through adamantium before. He also has energy daggers that are capable of affecting the nervous system just by touching the body, kind of like an electrical shock, or they've been shown to phase directly through adamantium and could directly attack Logan's heart or brain. So they both have a way of getting to the other, but who wins this fight? Well, in my opinion, because Wolverine is exposed and open, it'll be easier for Black Panther to tag him with his anti-metal claws or energy daggers than it would be for Logan to perfectly slash along the microwave mesh and cut T'Challa. Yes, Wolverine will always healed, but an energy dagger to the head or the heart should be enough to put Logan down for the count. Black Panther wins. Well, there we have it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments down below. Also, be sure to go over and check out my other YouTube channel, Danco Reviews, where I'm just going to sit back and review one of my favorite things, movies. We're going to talk about the upcoming Doctor Strange, Moana, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and Rogue One. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Go over and check that out. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button for this video and this channel right here for more videos just like this one every single week.